Mic test. One, two, three. Testing, testing. Thank you.
I read the paper in bed,
Is Nicole ready?
and in the personal columns, there was this letter I read. If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, if you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain, if you like making love at midnight in the dunes on the
We're
Cape,
good.
I'm the love that you've looked
Well, yeah, work them out.
right to me and escape. I didn't think about my lady. I know that sounds kind of mean, but me and my old lady have fallen into the same old routine. So I wrote to the paper, took out a personal ad, and though I'm nobody's poet, I thought it wasn't half bad. Yes, I like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. I'm not much into health food, I am into champagne. I've got to meet you by tomorrow noon and cut through all this red tape at a bar called O'Malley's, where we'll plan our escape. So I waited with high hopes, and she walked in the place. I knew her smile in an instant, I knew the curve of her face. It was my own lovely lady,
The height for this one.
and she said, oh, it's you. Then we laughed for a moment, and I said, I never knew that you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain and the feel of the ocean and the taste of champagne. If you like making love at midnight in the dunes on the Cape, you're the lady I've looked for. Come with me and escape.
Thank you for your patience. We'll be starting in about 5 minutes.
If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, if you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain, if you like making love at midnight in the dunes on the Cape, I'm the love that you look for, right to me and escape. Yes, I like pina coladas.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this very wonderful, exciting evening that, of course, you had a lot to do with. And just want to make you all feel very welcome. We're glad that you're here. We feel your love, wonderful energy here in the building. My name is Mr. Mike Wade. I am tonight's MC. I'm also a staff member at Bidwell. And at this point, I want to take a moment to recognize the professional photographers, My Legacy Matters, and thank them for being here. They will be handing out, yes. They will be handing out flyers at the end of the program so that you for sure know how to follow up and get a hold of the wonderful pictures they'll be taking of your son or daughter. So many words could be used that might come to mind as you think about what all went into leading up to this moment, right? A few just off the top of my head come to mind would be sacrifice, tenacity, determination, hard work. And I know you had a lot to do with that, both your examples and your encouragement, so thank you so much. And we'll take a moment to applaud all of you right now. Bidwell High School, class of 2022, graduation. Graduates, please enter and join us on the stage. All righty. Woo. Love that. Love that energy. Love that love. Thank you. Thank you for that energy and all that love you're expressing. We'd like to now invite Principal Dr. Raj Naiker to the front.
Good evening, Bidwell High School families and friends. Parents, families, and friends, please stand for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you, everyone. Please sit down. On behalf of the staff at Bidwell High School, I would like to welcome you all to this special event, the graduation of the Bidwell class of 2022. I am Dr. Raj Naiker, principal at Bidwell High School. I would like to start by recognizing and acknowledging our special guests this evening. Please give a round of applause as I introduce them. First, the Board of Trustees, the principal governing board of Antioch Unified School District, charged with the responsibility for all the areas of our operations. Antioch Unified School District Board President, Mr. Gary Heck. Antioch Unified School Board Vice President, Mr. Antonio Hernandez. Board Trustee, Ms. Ellie Householder. Board Trustee, Mary Rocha. Please stand and be acknowledged. Board Trustee, Dr. Clyde Lewis. Superintendent of Antioch Unified School District, Ms. Stephanie Anello. Associate Superintendent of Antioch Unified School District, Ms. Christine Ibarra. Please stand and be acknowledged. Deputy Superintendent Administrative Services, Jessica Romeo. And our Director of Secondary Support, Ms. Lindsay Wisely. I would like to thank the Antioch Unified School District for all their help and support. Thank you, Ms. Stephanie Anello. I would like to thank the maintenance department at Antioch Unified School District. Thank you, Jeff Collins and his team, for setting everything up for us. Next, I would like to thank Antioch High School for allowing us to use this BD auditorium for our graduation this evening. Thank you, Mr. Louis Rocha. And I would like to thank all the staff and teachers at Bidwell High School. Teachers and staff, please stand and be acknowledged. They definitely deserve a recognition. Finally, there is another group here that I would like to acknowledge. Graduates, I would like now you to stand, please. Can, can you please acknowledge our parents, families, and friends? They're here to celebrate this achievement tonight. All right, please sit down. Thank you. Once again, welcome parents, family, and friends to Bidwell High School graduation ceremony. Graduates, over the last 2 years, the pandemic has required you to work hard and care for one another more deeply. What you have learned in spite of the pandemic will help you face the challenges that lie ahead. This is always such a special event for our graduates, their families, and our staff. This school year, we are graduating 88 students from Bidwell High School. I want to take a moment to thank the Bidwell High School staff for their commitment to our school and our students. I would especially like to recognize the hard work and dedication of all the teachers at Bidwell High School, and especially our two ingenuity teachers, Ms. McReynolds and Mr. Wade. I would also like to thank our school academic counselor, Ms. Bridget Warren. In addition, I would like to thank my hardworking and very dedicated administrative assistant, Lisa Perry. Our teachers strive to make school relevant in preparing our students for college and careers. At Bidwell, we stress that school is about students and creating an atmosphere that all students feel part of. This evening, the students on the stage will be receiving their high school diploma. For some, they may be the first in the family to earn a high school diploma. Every student has a unique story of how they came to attend Bidwell High School. For some, it was they were not successful at their prior high school due to personal choices. For others, there may have been obstacles that they faced in their lives that led to be for them to be credit deficient. In either case, the important thing is that these graduates realized the importance of an education and worked hard to earn their high school diploma. And because of this, we are celebrating them tonight. Graduates, I hope in your time at Bidwell, you have acquired the skills, the compassion, and the understanding you need both to create a better community and to enjoy a meaningful and prosperous life. As you continue on your journey to change the world, do so by acknowledging, respecting, and celebrating our differences. Take time and listen and hear what other people are saying. Try to understand another person's point of view, especially when it's different from yours. Remember the words of Mahatma Gandhi, quote, "You must be the change you wish to see in the world. If you want to bring a change, it starts with you," unquote. Take the lessons that you have learned during your time at Bidwell and let them guide you and inspire you. Always be kind and try to live with an open heart and open mind. I wish you all good luck and success for the coming years in your lives. I hope you will find a way to contribute to the world in your own way. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Niker. It's my distinct honor now to welcome AUSD Board President to address the Bidwell graduating class of 2022, Mr. Gary Hack.
I don't think I have anything to add to what we just heard. But I got a few thoughts. I want to start my thoughts this evening with one word. Congratulations! You've made it this far, and that's fantastic. That's wonderful. Good for you, good for your parents, good for your siblings, your friends, your relatives, and your teachers and all that. Because they all care for you very, very much. And there are a whole lot of things out there that you need to see and care, to know that they care for you. Tonight represents a great accomplishment on your part, one that you have worked hard to accomplish so that you would be sitting here on this stage with your friends and classmates and everyone else who's gathered out there tonight to celebrate your graduation, to celebrate you. However, as good as that is, and it is phenomenal, you need to remember a few words I just previously said, which were, you've made it this far. The key words in that are this far because your journey's not done. It's not accomplished. It's not finished. And you're just beginning the next step going forward in your life. As important as this step is tonight, and it is important, your life's journey continues going forward. And if I was a philosopher and I had a philosophical thought in my head to share with you, I think it would be this. Listen to it. Go upstream against the herd. Go upstream against the herd. I mean, think about that. And remember it. And then do it. As in, do what you think is right and proper and important, and not necessarily what everyone else is trying to suggest that you should do. What you need to do. But the main thing is, you got to cherish your accomplishments. Anticipate the opportunities out there and enjoy this evening. Because you deserve it. And somewhere along the road, this evening or morning, you're going to go to sleep. And somewhere along the way, tomorrow probably, you will wake up. And somewhere along that road, you will face the question, so, now what? And your challenge tonight and going forward might well be to answer that question, so now what? Because the answer to that question is yours to make. We who are gathered here look forward to your answers as you go forward in your life's journey. I would suggest that wherever you go, and whatever you do, go and do it with all your hearts. Congratulations.
All right, thank you, Gary. Appreciate that. Okay, so this is how we're going to proceed. We now have two student speakers. The first student speaker tonight will be Lamaya Mims, and she'll be followed by Patience Washington. And we'll go from there. Lamaya, that's your cue to come on up.
Yeah. Wait, who's that? Just introduce me. Thank you. And thank you to the students, teachers, and parents and staff who made it all happen. When I was told high school was going to go by fast, I didn't know the statement was so literal. It was the longest 4 years, but it still went by quick. I attended Deer Valley my freshman through junior year, and let me tell y'all, them years was rocky. There was good times and there was bad times. There was times where I was excited to go to school and present a project or such, and there was times where school got so hard to the point where I didn't want to continue. I even gave up for short periods of time. My grades got so low where I didn't even want to make up the work. I had to wait until the next quarter to start over, and by that happened, I just stopped caring about everything. At this point, I'm only attending school for my friends or just so I wouldn't miss anything. Keeping an I don't care mindset was going to get me nowhere in life. I couldn't keep thinking like that, and the people around me wasn't going to let me go out like that. I ended up to switching to Bidwell my senior year, and switching was the best decision I made. I had the opportunity to stay at Deer Valley with my friends and other fun activities, but I also had the opportunity to transfer to Bidwell and graduate on time. Yeah, I miss my friends and a whole regular high school experience, but I needed to make the best decision for myself. I came to Bidwell with positive intentions and a new mindset, and doing that brought me happier days, higher grades, and now I'll be attending college in the fall. I want to thank Miss McRonalds for being the best counselor and helping me in every situation. I want to thank you, Mr. Niker. You're very appreciated in everything you do. Thank you, Ms. G, the VP at Deer Valley. Because of you, I'm standing here today. And a big thanks to my mom, my sister, and Jamal for making it possible for me to show up to school every day. So, fellow graduates, I urge you today to embrace the opportunity before you to take what you have learned throughout the last 12 years and put it to use. Signing off, Lamaya Mims.
Hello, everybody. My name is Patience. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And most importantly, class of 2022, my name is Patience again, by the way. It's a great honor to be up here standing with you all. Wait, where am I? Ooh, I'm scared, guys. Sorry. Oh, standing with you all. I would like to give a big shout out to my grandma, mom, brother, and sister. Thank you for believing in me and acknowledging me as a person. I can't believe it's me after all the trials and tribulations. Just 4 years ago, my brother was murdered, and I couldn't attend my eighth grade promotion. I only had a certificate to my name, and being 13 years young, not knowing anything, sorry. Me being 13 years young, not knowing anything, I just thought because I didn't show up, they would fail me. When ninth grade year came, we still had no energy from the loss of my beloved big brother. In 2019, I attended Antioch High School for my sophomore year. I was so excited to go back to school and see new faces and to enjoy my high school experiments. I only realized that I realized I had classes assigned to me that I had no idea about. I instantly got help. Thank you to all the staff and teachers who helped me at Antioch High School. I love my sophomore year, but then my junior year, the pandemic took over. In 2021, I got transferred to Bidwell to make up my ninth grade year. I had no doubts what it would be like. Senior year, I made a lot of connections with the teachers and staff. Being at Bidwell made me realize that going to class, paying attention, getting the work done, and going to the next is what you're supposed to do. As we go on, I would like to say this evening is not only about graduation, but it's about receiving all your accomplishments from the past and getting the ball rolling no matter how hard the struggle is. Look at me now in 2022. My hard work and dedication helped me make up an entire whole year with 3 years of high school. Today I am here graduating on time. Congratulations to all the students who worked hard to the here.
Thank you, Lamaya and Patience. Now we have a parent speaker as well. He is a Bay Area poet, and he has a poem for the Bidwell class of 2022. He wrote this poem especially for this graduating class. Please welcome Mr. Alan Evans, Jr.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Hello. Okay. Yeah, let me see. Can y'all hear me? All right, thank you. Thank you, sir. Okay. First, I want to thank God for letting me stand before you. Amen. Thank you. You know, I want to say I do thank the school so much because my son came here. It was a second chance for him. So, you know, I really appreciate the staff. You know, I want to thank some of the students up here who I would give rides to. And instead of giving me gas money, they would listen to some of my corny poetry, you know. And I want to thank the security who didn't ticket me when I did donuts. And above all, y'all catch that? Okay. But above all, on a serious note, my late wife, the mother of my children, she died 40 days after my son Don's 6th birthday. And I noticed that through education, because to me, the greatest bond on earth is mother and child. I noticed that God, there will be women that he will bond to. But at this school, I want to recognize Miss Lisa and Mrs. Vignair, because each of them helped my son in a special way. So I can never repay, you know, the love and support that this school and what they've done to me and my baby boy and my whole family. And this poem is entitled Bidwell's Class of 2022. As I constructed this poem, I did it joyfully, for I knew that today we would gather as one family. Our beautiful, precious babies have come of age. We watched them crawl, take their first steps, and now they're about to walk the stage. Family will stand by you during an earthquake or a flood. I've learned that family is not always blood. In this crowded world where people hurry, push, and shove, what binds every family is love. When love and guidance is overflowing, it's a wonderful spillage. Bidwell is less like a high school and more like a village. I want to acknowledge the staff for supporting the students' dreams and ambitions. I want to thank you all for going beyond your job descriptions. If you could obtain college credits due to caring for our children's needs, every one of you would have PhDs. Don, you use common sense daily. In other words, you're prudent. If I worked at Bidwell and you weren't my son, you'd still be my favorite student. To the graduating class, you've all earned the right to be honored today. Once you receive your diplomas, they can never be taken away. I'm told that gifts flow through this class like blood through veins. Some of you will discover cures. Others will design buildings and planes. When it comes to what this class can do, there are no limitations. As a matter of fact, you will be known for exceeding expectations. Thank you. You were created because you are needed. Before you can change the world, you must first believe it. A world where children can play and have fun. A world without hatred, wars, and guns. Medically, stitches help to bring wounds together. To close, the surgeon uses a suture. All of you have the ability to bring countries together, for you are our hope, our future. After the graduation, there will be screams and honking horns. Know that you are as priceless today as the day you were born. In one way or another, this poem was inspired by each of you. Years from now, people will discuss how the world was impacted by Bidwell's class of 2022.
All right, well, that was amazing. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, brother. Well, it is time for some student awards. So we're going to have Dr. Raj Niker back up to the podium here to begin that, and he'll invite another colleague up here shortly.
Mine here, my speech. Okay. All right, Ms. Viknair and I will be presenting the student awards. First up is the Principal's Award. The recipient of this year's Principal's Award is a student that displayed a strong sense of commitment and determination. She came to Bidwell because she was far behind in her credits. She needed 70 credits at the beginning of fourth quarter of this school year to graduate. I met with the mom and her to come up with a plan. Our plan worked. All she needed was opportunity and time. At Bidwell, she excelled both in the classroom and in online classes through Edgenuity. It is my pleasure to present the Principal's Award to Brianna Mack. I'm pleased to introduce Ms. Nicole Viknair to present the remaining student awards. Ms. Viknair, please.
Hello. I am privileged to represent the Bidwell staff in honoring the following students. The first award that I'm going to present is the Academic Achievement Award. The Academic Achievement Award is given to a student who has excelled in academics while attending Bidwell. This year, 2 students have the honor of receiving this award. Their academic performance during the year demonstrates remarkable consistency at the highest level of achievement. These students study with intensity, motivate themselves and others, and genuinely celebrate all aspects of learning. I am pleased to award the Academic Achievement Award to Khadijah Bernard and Patience Washington. All right, next up we have the Citizenship Award. The Citizenship Award is given to students who exemplify and practice the traits of good character in their daily lives. The student earning the Citizenship Award this year has a positive attitude in and out of the classroom. This individual is willing to cooperate with others, models good behavior on a daily basis, and possesses the strength of character and the courage to do what is right. He is a positive role model for all of the students at Bidwell High School, and it is my pleasure to present the Citizenship Award to Arturo Talento. All right, next up we have Most Improved Student. The Most Improved Student Award will be presented to 2 students this year, as both have displayed incredible growth during their time at Bidwell. The students receiving the Most Improved Award have grown over the past 2 years, both academically and personally. It is evident that both students have come to understand the importance of doing well in school, which has resulted in an improvement of their grades and attendance. All of the staff personally observed these students mature and become responsible for their education as they focus their energy on graduation. This kind of transformation is what we hope all of our students can achieve. This year's Most Improved Award goes to Deani Patton and Savannah William Higgs. And Savannah William Higgs. All right, go on up. All right, the Perseverance Award. Perseverance is the quality that pushes someone to continue to do something even though it is difficult. Any number of our students would qualify for this award, but 2 students in particular stand out. These students continued to persevere even when things looked impossible, even when classes were difficult, even when life got in the way. Each of them kept their final goal in mind and focused on earning a high school diploma. Their perseverance and continued commitment to achieving a diploma has definitely paid off academically this school year. It is my pleasure to present the Perseverance Award to Fernando Vasquez Lima and Alexander Gutierrez Mendez. Fernando, congratulations. All right, go ahead and take that. The Spirit Award is representative of the student that has embraced the opportunities provided to them within alternative education. This student has a positive attitude that is contagious to everyone around her. She displays a feeling of pride and enthusiasm about Bidwell and represents the qualities we hope to see in every student. The student receiving the Spirit Award is Lamaya Mims. The Attendance Award represents students who have had excellent attendance this school year. Both these students deserve recognition for their perfect attendance. The students receiving the Attendance Award are Anthony Yu and Kiera Taylor.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations. Right It is my pleasure now to introduce and invite Mr. Bob McDonald to the podium. He is representing the Knights of Columbus and is here this evening to present the Knights of Columbus Scholarship Award.
Good evening, graduates, most importantly. Good evening, parents. Good evening, teachers, staff, and board members. The Knights of Columbus is a service organization that is steeped in faith, and we provide many services for the community, one of which is the scholarship we're presenting tonight. We've been doing this for many, many years for all high schools in Antioch. We also do an outreach program with homeless veterans. It's a 3-day event. It's called Stand Down, which is done at the County Fairgrounds, which is also a wonderful event that we do become involved in. Our two recipients, before they come up, I'm going to give you their names, but I want to say a little bit about each of them. The first winner of our scholarship is Jason Biddle, and the second is Kiara Taylor. But before they come up, I want to tell you a little bit about their accomplishments. Jason is graduating with 220 credits today. Oh, I'm sorry, Jacob. Well, it says Jason here. Jacob, I'm sorry. It's Jacob Biddle. He is graduating with 220 credits today, which is a very big deal. After high school, Jacob will go to Los Banos College. Jacob is a very conscientious and ambitious person. He is someone who has a strong desire to achieve success by meeting his goals. I wish him well in college and all his future endeavors. Jacob? And a little bit about Kiara. Kiara had A pluses and A's in her final quarter at Bidwell School. Kiara is also going to college after high school. She is very persistent, honest, and a humble person. A very honest person who is very resilient and disciplined. I wish her well for college and best wishes for her future. Kiara? Kiara? And I did forget one important fact, that these are two $250 scholarships that they will receive.
All right. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate that. This boom needs to be replaced. All right. All right, we're going to bring back up here now. And first of all, congratulations not only to those that just got extra recognition, but everyone on this stage, of course, is absolutely deserving and worthy of beautiful recognition and love. So make some noise. Let's go. Let's go. Make some noise. And we're going to bring Mr. Niker back up here now for the presentation of the class.
All right, everybody. I know this is the moment you all have been waiting for. Members of the Board of Education and Superintendent Ms. Anello, at this time, I would like to present to you the graduating class of 2022. The students before you have completed the requirements for the state of California and the Antioch Unified School District necessary to receive a high school diploma. Congratulations, graduates. Now I'd like to invite our board trustee, Ms. Mary Rocha, and Ms. Christine Ibarra for the presentation of diplomas. Oh, okay. Okay. Go ahead.
As as the associate superintendent of the Antioch Unified, School District, it is my distinct honor to accept the 2022 graduating class from Bidwell High School. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and on behalf of the Antioch Unified School District Board of Education, I certify that each of you has completed the graduation requirements sent forth by the Antioch Unified School District. Having completed these requirements, I confer upon each of you the high school diploma with all of its rights, honors, and responsibility. Henceforth, you are to be considered high school graduates and alumni of Bidwell High School. Congratulations.
Thank you, Christine. Presenting the diplomas will be Mary Rocha, assisted by Christine. All right. I've always thought it was really silly when they would tell family and friends to wait to applaud and make noise for your graduate. So here's the deal. It would be horrible for anyone, including the graduate, to not get to hear their name. So when I announce a name, you got about 4 seconds to go crazy and then get quiet real fast. Got a deal? All right, let's be on the same page so everyone can hear their names. Yep. So, yeah, it's time to get them up. All right, this whole first row, you guys going to stand up? And Kimani, you're going to go ahead and walk around this way. I already got your card. It's good. Kimani Dene Fanene. Don Tari Roshan Evans. Celeste Estrada Quintana. Veridiana Duran Cervantes. Edras Adonai Duarte. Jason Cummings. Marcos Cosillo. Rafael Angel Corral. Luis Guillermo Correa Macias Jr. Suayune Collins. Rayvon Hector Chulu. Miguel Salvador Castro. Justini Azul Castrejon. Ziana Boyce. Liana Bonner. Jacob Salvador Biddle. Khadijah Imani Latavia Bernard. Samaje Aaron Bates. Salvador Barrera Orozco. Manuel Alexandro Anguiano. Julian Rafael Anastas. Brianna Jordan Michelle Mack. Layla Monet Liggins. Khalees Kenyatta Lee. Esperanza Juarez. Guadalupe Jimenez. Samaya Mary Glenn Jenkins. Deavion John Thomas Ivory. Reese Mackenzie Hughes. Glenn Houston. Jay Hernandez. Jason Cantrell Sias Jr. Jaden Pang. Omar Amin Hadwan. Montserrat Guzman. Alexander Gutierrez Mendez. Cesar Luis Gonzalez. Larissa Carmen Gonzalez. Anaya Cameron Gonzalez. Dominic Goins. Machiavelli Kareem Rashid Walker Gogeta. Antoine Gillis. David Guilford IV. Brian Flores Reynoso. Annette Tijane Fields. Marcel Javon Williams. David Zacharias. Anthony G. Yu. Morgan David Christopher Young. Savannah Johanna Rose Williams Higgs. Patience Renee Washington. Kayla Renee Vendramini. Hector David Vega Hernandez. Fernando Vasquez Lima. Pedro Lira Vasquez. Dylan Michael Varney Sullivan. Alyssa Lynn Umpinko. Ulysses Vasquez Topete. Arturo Tolento Ceja Jr. Luis Eduardo Tena. Kiera Ronique Taylor. Leilani Amelia Anna Manaya Tangitao. Tavon Robert Swearingen. Dalia Monet Stevenson. Noe Salvador Saldana. Juan Carlos Salas Sitlalapa. Emmanuel Rodolfo Rubin. Araya Dion Royal. Ready? And go. Riley Alessive Rouse. Celestine Lauren Roque. Tiari Richardson. Carlos Stephen Reyes. Antonio Luis Ramos Contreras. Aaliyah Genesee Ramirez. Katina Price. Tyrese Ronald Porter. Deani Patton. Niall Andrew O'Brien. Dominic James Miller DaCosta. Last but not least, Lamaya Takia Mims. That's it. Thank you, Mrs. Rocha. And now I'd like to invite back to the podium Principal Dr. Raj Naiker for the closing remarks. Yes.
Where's the last one?
Closing remarks.
Okay. Okay. Once again, congratulations to all our graduates. This school year has brought unprecedented challenges for students, parents, and our community. We have been humbled by the wave of new inspiring ideas developed in response. These students worked hard during in-person classes at Bidwell and did credit recovery through online Edgenuity classes to be where they are today. They all have completed the requirements for a high school diploma. To all graduates, there is one more thing we need to do to make this graduation official. Please, graduates, please rise. Please turn your tassels from right to left. Thank you. Thank you. Please sit down. Graduates, please sit down. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2022. You were a great class and I will miss you. I am so proud of all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the graduates of the Bidwell class of 2022. Make some noise. Thank you everyone for your support and for being here this evening for our graduates and celebrating the success with all of us. Before we exit, I want to invite a student, Araya Royal.
I'm not finna give y'all no speech or nothing, but I want to call my mom to the stage because without her, I wouldn't have been able to do none of this. Y'all know how hard it was for me this year. I love my whole family, and this ain't our world, this Dilla world. We just living in it. What?
Thank you, Atrice. Thank you, Araya. Graduates, please stand. You will exit from the side of the stage to the quad. Parents, you will meet them out there in the quad, please. So you'll exit that way out. So this way here. Once again, thank you everybody for coming here this evening.